I also just... Oh! Alright, and we're back with another Hellmart video. I think we're nearing the end of, the game. I don't know why it took me so long to say, so yeah, let's get started. I think we are. I don't know how long this game is. I played for about 3 hours, so... I feel like this is gonna be the end. This last night. I feel like it'd be a whole week. There's multiple endings, too, to this game. Which, I don't know what they are. I don't know what they could be. Oh, God. Turn on my... Why is everything like this? Don't really like the look of this. Ooh. Oh, whoa, whoa. What the? He said, and that was literally what I was about to say until he said it. We're just so in sync, man. Someone's calling me. Who's calling me? Well, the day's finally come. Your last shift under our contract. So how's the mood? Ready to work a bit more? Haven't heard from you in a while. There was no need to intervene. You've been handling things quite well on your own. A true professional. Oh, thank you. I should also note that you didn't run away or abandon your duties, despite having both the opportunity and the temptation to do so. I did not know you could just run away. That deserves special praise. But back to the important part. With your final night underway, your performance will formally be reviewed. The result will be based on everything you've done so far. Should I expect? And who's in charge of this evaluation? Management will be assessing your effectiveness and compliance with the rules. The exact methods are not subject to disclosure. That's all for now. Let's not waste any time. Open the store and don't keep our customers waiting. And tomorrow, you'll see everything for yourself. Okay. I don't like the way things look right now. Anything to shovel? No. Oh. Who's this guy? Hey. Wait. This guy. It's this guy again. Stranger, can you feel it? The day has only just begun, and the sky is already drenched in blood. Today's day. And here you are, again, rushing around, fussing. Tonight you'll crawl into your little hole, cower in fear, and all the way until dawn. I have to protect this place from you. I just want to survive this nightmare. You know what? Let's go, Curb. I just want to survive this nightmare. Just survive, while they, on the other end of the line, expect so much more from you? Your boss is whispering in your ear, last shift, performance review, as if this was just a routine check. They move you like a piece on a board. It's all just their game, a game they never tell you about. But it's your move. You can keep playing by their rules or help me, and we'll smash their game to pieces. No, I'm not going to help you. So I wonder if those are different endings. You know what? Let's go with what do you want me to do? Good move. To them, you're just a piece. To me, you're almost... Okay, I don't know about that, buddy. Tomorrow we'll see. We'll all see who really wins this game. So he's just not gonna tell me what he wants me to do? Okay. You're about as vague as literally everyone else. Oh, there we go. Okay. The fuck? What? Why can't I open that? Hold on. Wait. What? Oh. I didn't know I boarded this up. I don't like the tinge. Alright, let's get stalking. Uh-oh. Don't like that noise. Alright, finally... Wait, fish? You got fish? Finally, the last box. Oh my god, that was like 3 minutes of just throwing boxes. Let's get unpacking. Okay, this I might as well discuss here. I didn't say anything because I normally just cut out the move like the stalking. But I wonder what the guy wants me to do. I don't know what the endings are because I still have no idea what's happening at this place. And they do not buy meat here, but because I don't even know what's going on. I still don't know what the hands do. I don't know anything about this place. Oh my god, last box. Oh my Jesus, so long to stock everything. Ooh. Alright, let's go. What? Bro, I seriously can't throw any of these away? You know, I'm just leaving them here. I cannot be bothered to put these away. Took like 4 minutes just to stock them, to bring them out. Oh, I didn't... Okay. Let's see. Fuck it. I mean, we might as well just do... I hate this tint. I don't like this tint. You know, we'll just leave it, actually. I wonder if they'll say anything. Oh, the customers will say anything about it. Alright. Oh, look at the doors. Damn, look at the locks. Okay, everyone's smiling. Alright. Oh. Same thing every day. Door, sign, customers. Door, sign, customers. Sometimes it feels like I've pressed this button 1,000 times already. What if I never really left this place? What if this is my own private purgatory? Okay. Alright, last day. Wonder what the endings are gonna be.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Everyone's just so happy to be shopping at my store. Damn, I almost made the quota already. Or halfway on the quota already. Alright. Well, she didn't buy enough. Oop. How much is fish? Sea fish. Sea fish! 850, okay. Okay, why do you look at me like that? I also just... Oh! Okay, holy shit. Okay, where do you keep the bread, you know? Oh, bread. You know, the one with the voices? I had a loaf yesterday, whispered when I sliced it. Bread's in the bakery section, huh? Weird, I passed by, but I didn't hear anything. I'll check again. Oh my god. Trying to give me a heart attack, lady. What? This guy is not okay. No one's buying peanuts anymore. Take out Boozer. Oh. Hey! Hey! What do you want? Please stop drinking inside the store. This is my store. Got it? I drink. Oh, this is the local. I drink if I want. I don't drink if I don't want. Don't tell the owner how to behave in his own store. Oh, really? Then I'm Hicks loving. You don't look like the owner of this store. All right. I'm not the owner. I'm his friend. We're close. He told me, take some if you're in dire need. Well, it's dire now. I'm asking you one time. Leave the store. All right. I get it. No need to yell. I'm leaving. Just keep it down. My head's splitting as it is. Hey, who? Hey! Hey! Who stole? Is he sleeping in the... He's sleeping standing up. Alright. Hey, why is everyone buying single items now? Hey! Huh? Whoa, where am I? You're still in Hellmart. Hell? What? What's that supposed to be? Don't remember a place like that. This is a store. You fell asleep by the exit. You need to leave. Oh, really? Alright, got it. I'm leaving. The world's just kind of spinning. Hold on. Exit's that way. Oh, shit. Oh, did they just... Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix that. God, it's getting super red out there. That was the local boozer she was talking about. I never saw... So this is the first time I've seen him. Since the lady talked about it. Don't turn around. Oh my gosh! Okay, that time they actually did it. 110? Shit. Hopefully I actually make the quota. I might not make the quota. What time is it? Oh, I guess I don't know. How come out here it's like... Oh, that's weird. The light's just making it look weird. So he doesn't know what Hellmart is. So it must have not been Hellmart when he worked here. Oh! Are you, okay? Alright, lady. Yeah, I'm meeting some weird people today. I thought the homeless, the strange guy, the hoodied man was the guy that the lady was talking about when she said the boozer. But it's actually, his name was actually the boozer. Damn, there's still customers coming. I don't even have enough for this. Oh. How much are batteries? 460? Proportionately, that's pretty expensive compared to the other items here. Oh. What is that noise? What is that noise? I knew this guy was gonna ask for that. See what this guy says. $150. All right. Now let's get boarded up. Last night. Okay. Damn, I didn't buy all the You know, it's fine. I already reinforced the doors. Wait, I didn't lock that door? Oh! Tap out the game. There we go. You're ready for night shift. Of course. Already? Destroy the monster's heart. Oh, what the heck? Back out. Back out of here. Another eclipse. The sky's gone blood red, so tomorrow we'll find out who has been a good boy. Oh god, I don't like to hear it. I don't like that. Prevent monster invasions? What? Oh. Get out of here. It's not even like that dark. Only dark in the building. Go. Oh. No, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Back out. Back out of there, fool. Do I think he's up? No, no, I don't. Oh, oh, what? Oh my god, oh my god. What the fuck? There's... What? Wait. Survive until morning. Oh! Oh! Okay. What is that? Where did... Oh my god. Okay, I actually... Oh, fuck. I guess I can't... Oh, shit. Well. Get started. This is hard. That's the last note. But I don't have the other one. I'm missing the second note. That's probably the first day it started. Get out of here. Oh my god. Oh. What the what? Oh. Wait for dawn. Wait, that was fast. Oh my god, that was quick as shit. It's over? I don't know. That seems a little too easy. I don't know about that. Oh god, my door's open. Oh, I'm missing a bunch actually. Well, I thought I got more of them. Guess not. Day 8. Okay, there's still one more day.
Huh.
What? What's that noise outside? Oh, ending to enter new cycle. What?
Oh.
Whoa, are they applauding me? What the heck? Fine, you did better than the others. I'll give you that, but it doesn't change a thing. The store's still shutting down.
Your move.
Still keeping that coin? This is where it led. Keep it close. I prayed for you all this time, and the Lord heard my prayers, so this victory is my doing. I mean, the Lord's doing, of course. Thank you, sweetheart. You wiped that smile right off his face. Now I can finally rest easy. Wait, what? You know what, Sheriff? I was rooting for you. You actually brought order to this dump and showed the capitalist pigs who's in charge. What? Okay. While I was watching you, I wasn't sure, Tiny Bob, you would make it, but you did. Now I'll be on your side. You tried to follow the rules and managed to protect the store. Your shift here is over. Congratulations. You tried to... Okay. Oh. Oh. Well, that sucks, I guess. This place is finally done for. Alright. Fuck you guys, I guess. I don't know what you guys are clapping for, but... Oh well. Just ignore you. Alright. Let's take our seat. I can't believe this nightmare's over. Or I can't believe this nightmare's over. Get me out of here. This place sucks. They called me Sheriff. Or that guy called me Sheriff. I wonder why. Oh, no. No. No, no, no. This can't be happening. Another store? No one's even... Well, there's someone there, actually. Damn you! Welcome to Hellmart. Oh, God. You reached ending 2. Okay. Oh, that was fast. Ending 2. So I had to play... Okay, so... I got an internal ending. That guy... I asked the guy for help, and I swear he didn't do anything. Oh, what happens if I go click into another night? Huh. There's a noise outside. Oh. Oh. Oh, he was the last guy to talk to. He can't even go. What? Damn, so I got... Okay, I want to try to get the other endings, but it's such a long game to do that. Alright. So that was... Okay, actually, let me see. I wonder if it shows on the Steam achievements. Become a monster. Shortchange it. Oh, no, that's not. Obtain Hellmart key. Oh, what? I could have done that. I wonder if that's if you comply with everything. So I got an eternal ending. I wonder if it's because I messed up. It said you tried your best. So I wonder if it was like... I wonder if it's like... I made mistakes, which led to me just repeating the cycle. Whereas the other endings seem like obtain Hellmart's key. That's probably if you like a perfect one, maybe. Become a monster. I wonder if that's like... I don't know. Let me see. Let's see. The best ending in Hellmart is achieved by being the best supermarket employee. Keep the store clean, be nice to customers, meet everyone's quota. Meet every quota, don't shortchange anyone, don't let any fake visitors in at night. Consistently defend the store from the monster and remove all anomalies. Unfortunately, every single thing you do will supposedly have consequences, but this isn't entirely the case. You should prioritize sticking to the rules laid out by your employer, who you always call via the payphone, keep customers happy by fully stocking the shelves, and pay attention to the register so you don't give out the wrong change. Though it isn't implicitly said, stealing and being rude to customers will give you bad karma, and handing over too much change will increase your quota that day. You can deny a customer if they're acting suspiciously, or if they have a dodgy request, such as Father Grayson keeps asking you to donate money. Pay closer attention to night shift. Imposters cause glitches and malfunctions on the camera when you monitor and interest their speed. Be sure to let the right people in. Those who you recognize from the shift you just had, and never assume someone's evil because of their previous behavior in the store. For example, Karen, who demands more change. The shoplifter who you caught in the act. I never caught him, or Tiny Bob because he's creepy looking. Finally, you tell the stranger standing outside the cabin where you sleep at the end of each shift. I have to protect this place from you on the 7th day. This ending Hellmart change. This ending sees Hellmart change into a normal supermarket called Hellmart. You're given the keys to the store as the rightful new owner. Oh. So I got Groundhog Day. Oh, unless you're the perfect employee, this should be the first ending you get. The main difference between this and the good ending is that you made some mistakes with customer requests and dialogue. By failing to yeah, I never got the shoplifter. A new cycle begins, Hellmart. You believe you escaped this Hellmart, but only to but it's only just begun as the bus rounds in the corner onto a brand new Hellmart. Your first shift waits again. Okay, an easy way to get this ending is by doing everything wrong. Yeah, I figured. Be rude to and let monsters, and you can hide from monsters during the night shift, and so it counts towards the bad karma slowly accumulating, turning away customers you saw during that day. During the day that passed the dialogue and camera check will count towards getting this ending. Ignore customer requests such as stock and specific items, handing over cigarettes when you ask for them. Dialogue choices aren't as important here. Rather, the goal is to okay, that makes sense. Agree to help the stranger in black when you reach the 7th day. You also tell him, I don't give a shit about those rules when he stands at checkout. Choices don't matter as much here as this character will always appear at the end of the game. In conclusion, Hellmart is lined with bodies on spikes. Oh, in this conclusion, Hellmark is lined of bodies on spikes. The customers you were meant to serve and protect. You have fallen victim to the stranger's lies, a fate similar to many who came before you. You transform into a monster, the very same that will work hard to break into the supermarket to terrify whoever comes next in hopes that it will fall victim to the curse. So you have to play. You have to be. You can't. You can't mess up at all in the first one. Shit. Okay. Well, cause I know I didn't get the shoplifter. I shortchanged a couple people. I let one person in that got me killed. I did donate to the pastor, but he ended up. So they're actually just normal people, I guess. Which is why they liked me because I tried. Which is why he's the what's his name, the tall guy, Bob, Tiny Bob. Which is why he said that. You tried your best, which is why. So it's like basically like, yeah, you didn't get the good ending, so you have to redo it all again. God damn it! I always get like neutral endings of everything. So yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm gonna be ranking this for this episode because yeah, it's a horror game, obviously. So yeah, we'll be ranking this. So yeah, I'll pull that up. All right, for my ranking of Hellmart. Before we get a definitive thing, I want to say what are the strengths of this game because I think I sometimes I don't really have an idea where I want to place it yet until I see this until like I place it and then I end up changing it 100 times. I'm trying to think. Let me start with the strengths of the game. Something different, relative. I mean, the shopping, convenience store, gas station type game exists. I mean, a night shift nightmare. A pit stop. It's another one that's similar to that. Oh, I played others that aren't on this game. Oh my god, that aren't on this tier list, but games similar to this is similar to those types of games, except they had the supermarket simulator mechanic, or like the other like the multiplayer version of that. Basically, I forgot what it's called, but yeah, I like that as something different in terms of you are managing a store by yourself. You're stocking. There's new items you get that you have to restock. You have to actually use the cash register and get change. So yeah, that's something different relative to some of the games I played recently. I can't think if there's outside the two games I listed, and they're not really that similar because those are more like you stock stuff and you do exchange, but it's not the core of that game. It's more like that's more narrative. This one's more like repetitive because it is a day-to-day thing in which you actually have to complete. You have to reach a quota, which wasn't really difficult. It wasn't like you never reach it. It's actually I don't know. I think you really have to you would have to actively not give anyone the right change in order to get the quota wrong. I think if you just play normally, you'd get the quota. The character design's pretty creepy. The anomalies, I like anomaly stuff. It had anomalies. I was expecting an anomaly mechanic. The anomaly mechanic with like trying to spot them out on top of dealing with like the monster that tries to enter the store. What are strengths? The other strengths. I like the characters in it. A lot of the customers you meet are interesting. You get the Karen, like those types of characters. You also have some like a stranger's an interesting character. They're maybe not in terms of personality, but it's something different. It's never the same. It's the same customers, but you get different ones mixed in between them, which was cool. Tiny Bob, suspicious customer, the pastor, or the priest. What else was on there? What are some other strengths? Character design's creepy on a lot of these. Like on the monster. Character design's pretty creepy. It's not too difficult, but it's not too difficult for the like no task is really insanely difficult. It's all doable, pretty doable. And then what else? I like the notes, how you find notes around scattered around the game, and on different days you get different notes, and they're scattered around different things, which kind of give us some lore. I like the you have to go to the phone call, talk to the phone on the phone sometimes with the boss, man. So yeah, those are some of the strengths. I'm trying to think. What are some weaknesses of Hellmart? Well, Hellmart, the issue is the thing that makes it like different is also the thing that makes it tedious, I would say, and not can be drawn out, which is the shelf mechanic. Like that takes, I guess, unless you do one day of just stack everything into the store. I don't know if that resets after the next day, because I didn't do it myself. But if you can do that, that would still take a while, because you still have to go to the storage to get a new item every day anyways. So it would still take a while. It does take a long time to stock. Like I think I was 3 hours for me to play, and it took about, I think at least every episode so far is taking at least like 20. It's like 20 minutes of maybe like 15 minutes of stocking. So I've had to cut out a lot of the stocking, because it is just tedious after a long period of time. Especially if you get so much more stuff as the days go on. They have to keep restocking the stuff that you're already given. On top, you have to stock those new items on top of the stuff you're already stocked with. But I thought I'd get more items, so maybe that's on me. Maybe I could have stocked up way more on the items throughout the days, because I actually had more shelf space than I thought I did. So maybe that's more user error, but I think even overall it's still a little tedious. There's not much depth to the game, I feel like. Maybe it's just like a lot of stuff you do. They say there's a lot of consequences to your stuff, to the actions you do, but I read it before with the end to look up the endings, the other two endings, but they really aren't consequential to that extent outside the direct endings. Like pretty much if you mess up, it's pretty much you'll always get the second ending unless you play perfect on the first time you play, or the second time you play, with no mess ups whatsoever, in order to get the first ending, the good ending. Or you just don't do active. So it's like it's consequential, but not really, because it's kind of like they're super linear. So it's like no matter what, if you don't do a perfect run and you're not forcing and trying to get the monster run, you're gonna get the default. You're gonna get the cycle, the Groundhog Day ending anyway. So it's kind of like it's not really, nothing's really consequential in terms of who you help, what you do, which is like, I mean, it's like, I guess that's kind of what you're going for, but I just feel personally that a lot of stuff you do really isn't that consequential that leads to anything significant, because it's so linear in the way the endings are had. What else is there I want to talk about for some weaknesses? It kind of ties in that criticism kind of ties in with the next one, which would be like, it's like, there's not much narrative really. You don't really know. This is kind of what you're going for. The game's going for. It's like you kind of don't know what you're doing. You're just there, but nothing's really explained. Whether it's like I guess they kind of hint it through the notes, but still, the notes don't really hyper explain anything. Like they don't really go like the kid that disappeared in the basement. We never go visit the hatch that leads to the basement, unless you can. And I just didn't do it. So maybe that's on me. I can check real quick, actually. No, I don't see anything about the basement. So yeah, that was one of those things where it's like, they didn't really dive into that. Like, oh, you check the basement and something. The monster, it's like that. So it's like narrative-wise is kind of weak in that regard. It's like, it doesn't really, like, that doesn't really go into anything. The notes of who's giving you these notes and what the notes are explaining, they don't really dive into anything, really. Because the game just is so linear, so a lot of the stuff you do kind of means nothing, ultimately. Like, all the stuff you read, all the lore, doesn't really lead to anything. Because it'll be the same 3 endings regardless, in terms of, like, super linear. But it'll always be the main first ending, unless you play perfect or the opposite. Yeah, they don't really dive into the basement and the hatch. They don't really dive into what the monster is. Like, the notes don't really talk about what that monster is that's attacking you and what they think it is. They don't really dive the phone call you have with who's ever talking to you that's over the phone. You don't really get like that doesn't they don't really dive into that either. So that's why I mean by there's not a lot of depth to the game or complexity. It's kind of like it's kind of the criticism I had with Garden and the Ban 3 right here where I have it ranked in decent because it's kind of like the characters are there, things happen, but they don't really progress. And that's kind of how I feel with Hellmart. It's like things happen, but nothing truly progresses story-wise or narratively compared to like what's a game like Krampus's Home. Obviously that's a more linear story, but that's the game that it the story and the narration directly ties into the game. That's what I meant to say. It's like so there it feels like there's more to it. Whereas like a lot of stuff that is done in Hellmart just ends. Like just never explored. Like going back the hatch, that's never explored. The boozer, that's never explored. And I saw him on the last day. Maybe he spawns differently different days. The how he worked there, that doesn't get really explored. The what else is there? Well, the phone call with whoever was calling you. I was trying to tell you about something. That doesn't really get explored. The notes don't really even get explored to that extent. So yeah, those are the major criticisms. So overall, it's a good game. You can play it; it's fun, but it's like you're not gonna really go for the other nights, especially if you don't play them perfectly, because you have to play perfectly to get the first one off what I saw, and you have to play the complete opposite of perfect, and to get the third one. So you always get the second ending typically on your first playthrough. And there's no save to be like, there's no save because you have to play perfectly the entirety of the 7 days, which is like a 3-hour game. So it'd take like almost 9 hours almost to get all endings. Or maybe 3 hours, or maybe 6 or like 7 hours. And then what else? I like this. I do like this the tone of the store. It does feel creepy being in a store where everything's happening, where things are just happening, and it's like pitch black and you're just in the middle of nowhere. But I feel like they don't really utilize the store, the environment outside the store as well. When the Hellmart itself has multiple windows in the front, and it's like, like where it has, like you don't really ever see anyone outside the windows of the store, like in the front of the store, or like nothing's really in the environment. You hear things when you go outside, but you don't really see things in the background or see things that's happening in the background, unless I just never noticed. Like, the only time you see something is when they're knocking on the door. So there's not really, the environment inside the store is utilized well, but I would say outside of the store, it doesn't really get utilized well. Everything happens, it's centered into the store, which obviously is the main thing, but that is a criticism. I do like the cleaning mechanics stuff. I like how it highlights depending on what item you select. So if you select this item, it highlights those specific things. I like that. They did utilize the cashier well in terms of like that gets anomalies. The fire alarm gets anomalies. What else is there? The doors to get oh no. How there's meat and stuff that are anomalies, but they don't really. There's not a lot. There wasn't really anomalies for the shelves specific, which I think they could have added in terms of like different items that look similar to the items you're stocking. I think that would have been nice to have. So yeah. What else is there? I think that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna put it. Oh man, there's 2 places I want to put it. But based off the games that are where they're at, I have to put it. I think I'm gonna put it in the good category, and I think I'm gonna put it above Small Mouse, Big House. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna put it. I think it is better than any game in the decent category because it does have different mechanics compared to these games. And I think it just plays out better than some of the Garden and the Ban games. And these games are a little bit too short for like a lot of substance to a game. It's over Garden Ban 0, I feel like, because it had better jump scares, better horror. Whereas Garden Ban 0 was like not really horror till the ending, but it felt more like Garden Ban 0 felt more like a I don't even know. It's like it's just not really horror. And then platform 8 is just like there's no substance to it. There's no depth to it because it's an anomaly game. This has anomalies. This has anomalies and there's substance to the game relative to this game. And the platform doesn't really have that scary of like jump scares or horror wise. Big Mouse Small House or Small Mouse Big House is more like a parody comedy type game. So it's like the ending is like funny, but it's not really like a good ending. I would say in terms of like not necessarily a bad ending, but not a good ending in terms of for a horror game. And then I don't think it's above any of the Fears of Fathom games because I feel like the way the Fears of Fathom games build up are better. In terms of like Norwood Hitchhike, the climax of those games are really good. Whereas Hellmart doesn't really have a climax, and the climax, like the last day, is kind of weak. Weirdly enough, it's like it happens so quickly. It's not really hard, and you don't really struggle in it. Like I died, but then after that, it's like I literally only died. Probably if I one more minute or less than a minute, I probably would have survived. Because the second time I played it, it didn't take that long. Sleigh Bell, same thing. Good climax, good ending. It's short. It's very cohesive. Crank It. It's not the same type of game for There's no narration in Crank It, but it has great mechanics for a short game. Emily Wants to Play. Good mechanics for a short game. And even though Emily Wants to Play doesn't have a lot of complexity to it in terms of like story, the lore notes you can make your own assumption to what happened. So you can figure out the lore off of the tapes that are given in that game. Krampus's Home, great narration, or good narration. Good utilization of environment, world building. AI, good use of AI character, like the AI enemies. Good utilization of multiple characters too that you see throughout the game, multiple enemies. Host matter, great climax, great build up to the ending. Good style graphics. So I'm a little bit biased because I like that style graphics. And so yeah, that's where I put it. I just can't. The biggest issue with it, there is just no depth to it. I feel like Fears the Fathom, both those games have depth to them, relative, and they play out like a narrative horror. Maybe that's just a bias into the type of games I like, but I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. So yeah, that was a long explanation, but it was a almost 4-hour game for me. So yeah, that's an almost 4-hour game for me. So it makes sense to get a long explanation, and I'm gonna start doing it like this now too, where I rank and I give the strengths and cons of the game and overall, and then I decide. Whereas I used to just decide and then I talk about the things I like and don't like, but not really in a structured way. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.